Let's see if I can get a side-by-side comparison of the dots. See, it's the RMR's dot. You can't even see the fake one's dot. If this was brighter, that's actually an impressive little optic. I mean, you cannot tell these apart. A few things. The fake one, the button clicks. This button does not click when you push it. And then the other thing is, these screws were painted black, but they're silver. And then these screws are, they're black and they're not coming off. So, black adjustments on these. Silver adjustments on these. Obviously all those numbers are fake on that one, but it looks so real. Come on. I'm testing up this fake RMR, and I've previously tested it and it didn't work that good, but the connections were loose underneath, so every time a powerful 9mm or something like that, the slide would go back and forth, it was cutting out. But on 22s it would be good. So I fixed that problem, and let's see if it works. The dot is still not as bright. I don't even know if you can see that dot. It's a smaller dot than a normal RMR, but it's very light. So what I'm going to do is, I have them sighted in, and I'm going to see if it will keep zero. I'm going to shoot 20 shots on the top target, and I'm from 7 yards. I'm going to shoot 20 shots with this one. This is a real RMR. You can see the dot is bigger and brighter, easy to pick up. So here's basically what it is. This is the RMR on my Glock 26. This is the fake Wish RMR on my Glock 34. You know, not too bad. I think it held zero pretty good. Obviously, the dot's bigger and I can shoot the Glock 26 RMR faster. You know, I had a couple, you know, out of the ring there, a couple out here. But I think it was just because the dot was smaller and it's so bright out today that it's hard to pick up. I guess I'm gonna do it again on this one, with this being the Glock 34 and this one being the Glock 26. Might only do 17 rounds each though on this one. They both did pretty good, and the dot's not cutting out on the fake Wish one anymore, and this one is the Type 2, so it doesn't have any of those issues. Taking a closer look at it, I actually had a really good group with that fake RMR, so it's staying zero. It's when I can't see the dot and I just pull the trigger because I want to shoot it a little bit faster. You know, you have two flyers and one down here. This one, the dot is bigger on the RMR, so I think that's why you don't see as tight a group, but overall the group is better than that group. I think. I mean, it's hard to tell. That's a, you know, you have 3 or 4 flyers, but man, the center's chewed out of that. And that's a Wish product that I got for $15. And that's what I sighted them in at today. So you can see the Wish one is just, it's not bad. I can't recommend this product because it's cheap. It's $15 and it's probably gonna break within 3 to 4 months. But I could recommend it for a 22 long rifle or something like that. I just can't recommend it if you're gonna shoot out in the sun. You know, if you're gonna shoot indoors and have a light recoiling handgun, then maybe. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it, but it is pretty cool, and I think everybody should probably get one just to play with. You want to throw it on your gun to make it look cool or something like that, that's fine. You don't have to pay $300 to $500 for a real RMR, because as you can tell, it actually does pretty good. Now the quality is not anywhere close, so I'm not going to be selling any of my RMRs anytime soon. But the groups, man, you can't argue with the groups. So I'm going to take you with me. We're going to step back. We're probably at, I don't know, 30 yards right now. I'm going to see how this fake RMR is going to hold up. You can see the dot. It's a little bit brighter today because the sun's not directly out. But we're going to start around here and then see as far as we can go. This is 60. First one was me. It's 80. And I just sighted this thing in with 5 shots yesterday. So all right, let's jump out to a Honda. It's still. Nailed it. As you can see, I think this red dot's holding 0 pretty good. All right, we're quite a ways away now. I couldn't tell you because I don't have it marked off back here. Got it. And it zoomed up. Rush. It was like 160. So I'll walk it off for you. See if we can hit this. Come on, baby. I don't know if you could hear the ring, but in 3 I got it. I can set it off for you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 68. So, very impressed with this cheap little Wish fake RMR. I mean, it's held at 0 pretty good for a handgun. I know this handgun doesn't have much recoil, but wow, that's pretty impressive. See what I mean? The dot's smaller on this one. It's super tiny. It's actually pretty bright when it's cloudy out, but if the sun is directly out, then you're gonna lose it for sure. Anyways, that's day 2 on my pistol. I've had this on 22s and I had it on my AR9, but I decided to take it off and do a little pistol review. I am pleasantly surprised. I did not think this thing would hold up at all, but it seems to have held up pretty good. So anyways, that's it for this. I still wouldn't trust my life with it. You know, it's a cheap $15 Wish piece of junk, but it's pretty cool and it actually works. So, you know, I still won't recommend it, but hey, who would have thought? Maybe Trijicons is a little bit overpriced. So. I just wanted to go over some things. This is the Wish fake RMR. Comes with a mounting plate. Here's the box. It's a box, pretty cheap. This is the real Trijicon RMR box. You know, much beefier. Packaging is better. So I wanted to give you guys a close-up of the two in good lighting so you could see the difference. The real one has more of a matte, looks like a rubberized coating, but it's not. And then the fake one just has like a black, and it's a little bit glossier. As you can tell, they look very close to the same, and even the colors in the window are basically the same. So we turn them around here. Now this is the fake one and this is the real one. One of the differences is that the fake one has painted buttons, so they're silver painted and the paint comes off, and the real one has like a coated, not buttons, but you know, adjustment knobs. They're coated and it's not coming off. And then the only difference, that the really big difference in all my RMRs, the real ones don't make that clicking noise. Just the fake one makes that clicking noise. So that would be a way to tell. But side by side, you can tell, you know, this one is better quality. But if you were to, you know, go to a gun show or, you know, buy a secondhand gun and someone has this one on, I'd be very careful. I'd be checking numbers, and I'd take a real one with you, because you don't want someone trying to scam you at all. But anyways, guys, my final thoughts on this is, you know, it worked out pretty good for being how cheap it was. If you just want to put it on something to, you know, make it look cool, or, you know, as long as you're not going to like carry it and use it for use, you know, maybe just like a plinking toy, I think it would work out pretty good, because I didn't think it was going to work on a pistol because of the reciprocating mass going back and forth. I thought that would throw this thing off and just, you know, it would never stay zero. But that's not the case. Like I said, there was an issue with the battery coming, the battery not making contact when the slide went back and forth, but I fixed that. There was 2 tabs and you just had to bend them out so it touches the battery, and I haven't had that issue. But